Hi everyone, this is Renee, your San Francisco Bay gardener, and I'm coming to you with a view of my succulent garden. It has not only succulents but nasturtiums and the pink knotted weeds, knot-headed weeds. Some of them are flowering, um, and I don't know what those are, but anyway, if I can find the names of them, I will put it on the screen. But anyway, I'm enjoying a nice day in zone 10A, and I think it's might be in the 70s today at the end of February. Can't believe it. But anyway, yeah, I'm just showing you around this garden. Spring is beginning to come. There's still some things that are dead, not dead, they're dormant, but they'll come to life pretty soon. Anyway, these are um, daffodils that are coming up, and those red flowers are tulips. Okay, at this point in February, the broccoli was still producing heads of broccoli, pretty large, but you could tell it was beginning to be on its way out. Next to that is my garlic, and the carrots are still holding on underneath that. Let me see, that is the leafy plant above the carrots. That is my mustard greens. And that day my son was helping me out, just looking over the garden and seeing what was still good. Okay, and here are the ground cherries still producing. And next to that is my blueberry plant. I had cut back the ground cherry a little bit so the blueberry could get some sun. And it looked like the blueberries were full. And again, you have to remember this was February. And that's salvia next to that blue plant, the salvia. Look at all those blueberries. Okay, what you're about to see now is a square foot garden after I had it cleaned up. That's my mustard plant. It looks like it was starting to go to seed. And that leaning over there is purple tree collard with my petunia that are overwintered. So I'm going to have to clean that up some kind of way. You'll see later on how big that purple collard plant got. That's the wallflowers there. They continue to bloom all winter. Nasturtiums took over. They're just crawling on the tan bark. Had to cut them back. My hellebore finally got some sunlight and just took off. It's a beautiful plant I got from Costco. Here is the harvest I took for that day. broccoli and carrots. The carrots were a pretty good size. I could have gotten greens, but I just didn't feel like picking them and then trying to cook them or freeze them that day. So, yeah, this is it. All right, what you're seeing now is about a month later. I had not done anything in my garden and it was left to its own devices. Even the bird bath or fountain was low on water. Hadn't kept that up. The nasturtiums just took over everything. So yeah, I'm just looking at what the garden looks like with no attention done to it at all. As you can see here, the greens have just gone wild. They are those are the tree collards. They just started going to seed, which I never let them do, but this time, I don't know. It just got ahead of me. The flower portion of the garden is doing well. Those are hollyhocks. The lantana started blooming. That's a weed there, but it's pretty. The wheelbarrow little garden I made is has to be taken out. All those things have to be taken out. That's the sweet pea that's climbing up that trellis. Okay, we're coming up on that hellebore that you saw a little while back. It is being overgrown again by the hollyhocks, so I have to cut that back so they can get some sun. The wallflowers are beginning to fade a little bit. Again, this is March. Oh, I didn't think it would come back up. This purple plant right there, right there. I'll put it on the screen for you. I don't know what that is. I think it's bee balm. Well, no, butterfly bush, I think. I'll check. Okay, earlier I showed you my blueberries. This is the plant I had on the right side, left side, I'm sorry, of the ground cherries. And they have just gone wild. That blueberry bush that I showed you is now completely covered. So the ground cherries have to be cut back again in order for this blueberry bush to get some sunlight. That's a geranium underneath the ground cherry. And here is my mulberry tree, mulberry bush. No, it's a tree. And this is the first time I get to see any mulberries on that tree. I think I'll come back to it. That's the grapevine growing up. My pepper plant that I overwintered, I think, is done for. That's a little onion. It's gone to seed. So I'm going to have to clean up all these tubs and even the chives have gone to seed. Yep, the flower bin is all the daffodils faded away. And my greens over here near the broccoli that I had, it fell over. This is the cage garden, I call it. I have so many containers. They're just wasted space. I don't have anything in them. So I'm really going to have to get with it and start putting fresh dirt off in there. All right, here is my potato plant that I put in a couple of months ago. And there's another one. You see there's nothing on my table back here in the cage garden. So we're gonna have to pull out most everything in there. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but there's my strawberries. They're coming back. So yeah, carrots and greens. I have those. That's about it in the garden. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start filming more because I guess that's my only motivation for taking care of this yard. Oh, I do have one more thing, one new thing. Okay, yeah, this is my new patio set. My gardener had another client who was giving it away, so I got it for free. So I'm coming up in the world, you guys. I just need to get an umbrella and some more pads. And probably I need to sand them down and spray paint them. But yeah, they're a step up from the plastic ones I had, mismatched. But anyway, I hope you guys are beginning to get out in your garden. I hope you didn't ignore yours like I did mine. So have a blessed week, you guys. And I'll try to, like I said, post more. This is the herb garden. The lavender is really pretty. Believe it or not, that purple there, big plant there, that's not oregano. I forgot. I'll tell you on the screen. But it's pretty. It needs to be cut back. I have tulips coming in. I don't know whether you can see them. And here's my other shade garden I planted. That's a hosta right there. It's supposed to be blue. If I can find the names of these plants, I will post them. Okay, so the oregano here has gotten out of hand. All right, you guys, there's my olive tree to the left. My roses, the red ones, the white one is in front of the big clump of rosemary, which needs to be cut back. I have Sweet Williams in that pot. And it's wildflowers to the right. Yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of cleanup that needs to be done. In the foreground, I believe I'm going to try to show you my Meyer lemon. It has a lot of little white bulbs on it, little flowers. Hopefully they'll become lemons. I put out a lot of lemons last year, but they never did turn yellow. So we'll see how they do this year. Okay, now, really, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching, you guys. And hopefully I will be more diligent about posting so that I can get this yard back in shape. Okay, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.